Our story began on June 24th, 2011. We had Jacob in to his pediatrician for his 3-year well checkup. It was actually 5 days following his 3rd birthday. And she began to see things that were concerning. So she ordered a round of blood work, and through the course of those results, admitted us to Children's Hospital immediately. We were given then a preliminary diagnosis of leukemia, but at the time, on that Friday afternoon, we didn't know how severe it was, what type it was. So it was a pretty harrowing weekend, a lot of wondering and fear with not knowing what we were facing. Shortly thereafter, the following Tuesday, we began chemotherapy almost immediately. And the type of leukemia that Jacob had called for a 3-year treatment. We were in the hospital for 7 days that first week. We're released the following Friday, and he's currently has been going through his 3-year course of treatment. You know, when we heard we had cancer, when Jacob had cancer, it really kind of put things in perspective for us. Things that we used to take for granted all of a sudden meant a whole lot more. I think when you receive news like that, you immediately focus on the future, because at the time you don't know how long you have. And that's very, very scary for a parent to not know, you know, if their child's going to be okay. But you know, thankfully for Jacob, his leukemia was in remission very quickly, just what his doctors wanted, and he's done fine ever since starting treatment. So we're very thankful for the healing that's occurred in his life. After 3 years of treatment, I'm happy to report that Jacob's doing great. He finished his last chemotherapy treatment at Children's Hospital on September the 15th of 2014. So we're excited for him to be through that portion in his life. It's very, very uplifting every day to see a happy, healthy, now 6-year-old kid running around doing normal things that 6-year-olds do. And it's very encouraging for our family to see the healing that has occurred in his life, and we pray every day that healing continues, that he stays healthy, and that he lives a long and happy and prosperous life. When we were in the hospital the first 7 days, the day that Jacob had surgery to install his port, Andy Thrower, the CEO of aTeam Ministries, paid us a visit at the hospital, and that was really the first time I met Andy. I learned about aTeam, I learned what they do, and I'd say that's where the relationship began. You know, they've been very good to us. We've been able to do some really cool things, football games, other things that we're big Auburn fans, so we've been able to be around the football team and do things like that have really meant a lot to us, meant a lot to Jacob. And I know because of the things like that aTeam does, families are always uplifted. It takes your mind off the difficult parts of life for a little while, and certainly it's been appreciated with what aTeam's done for us. The company I work for is MJ Harris Construction Services. We're based here in Birmingham, and we were just sitting around the table one day talking about how we could get involved locally with an event or with a cause. And at the time, we were barely a year into Jacob's treatment, and I'd known aTeam, I'd known Andy, so I suggested that we form a golf tournament. 100% of the proceeds benefit aTeam Ministries. The committee that we had at work immediately jumped on the idea too, and it was kind of born from there. It was just a cause we believed in and continue to believe in. And we're glad to be able to contribute our time and our resources to raise a lot of money for aTeam Ministries. The first year that we did the golf tournament, it was November the 1st, 2012, and we really started planning it around Labor Day. And we didn't really know what to expect. None of us had ever planned a golf tournament before, but that first year we raised almost $30,000, and we were really just blown away at the response that we had. The following year, in 2013, we kind of had an idea of what we were doing a little bit better, and really the tournament grew a lot between the first and second year. We raised almost $45,000 last year at this event, and hoping for an even bigger turnout and even bigger fundraising goal for 2014. You know, we've had a lot of people that have asked us how they can get involved in the tournament, whether if they want to play, if they want to be a sponsor, and certainly we're not going to turn anybody away. We have essentially an unlimited number of spots available for sponsors, for golfers. If you visit aTeam Ministries website at ateamministries.org, you will see a link to the registration website, and I encourage you to get on there and take a look at that. You'll receive or be informed of the sponsor levels that are available. You can register accordingly. Once you submit your registration, you'll receive an invoice via email, and you can submit payment per the instructions on that invoice. We've tried to make the registration process easier this year, and the website certainly has done that so far. The golf tournament this year, it's the 18 for aTeam Charity Golf Classic, is scheduled for Friday, October the 24th at the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at Oxmoor Valley in Birmingham. Shotgun start will be at 8:30 a.m. The honorary starters will tee off around 8:15. So we encourage everybody to be here early, be here on time, and be able to take part in watching those kids tee off.
On behalf of aTeam Ministries, we are very thankful for the support of Lyle M.J. Harris Construction Services, and we appreciate the time and the effort they have taken to make the 18 for aTeam a success, and we look forward to everyone coming out and participating on October the 24th.
Come play with us on October 24th.